each Saturday for 6 to 8 weeks, or during the summertime, they may meet every day for 2 weeks. So there's a variety of ways that you can plan this, but there is a plan beginning and ending time. Although we have found that a lot of our spin clubs are morphing into ongoing 4-H clubs because it's been such a positive experience for the volunteers and for the young people. We also have our spin volunteers that repeat their programs with new groups of young people. They may do that a couple times a year or once a year, depending upon the season, but they enjoy the process so much, and working with the young people, that's something that they want to continue doing. We began our spin club development as an initiative for Illinois 4-H, but National 4-H Council was very interested in this process, so they invited us to participate in a grant program for us to develop a program approach and volunteer recruitment around what they called the VEER model, which is Volunteer Engagement and Activation Resources. Harris Interactive did a segmentation study, and they identified which volunteers were at the highest level of potential for volunteering based on demographics, have a medium potential, and then a low potential. And basically they said, these people over here, don't waste your time and efforts and energy trying to recruit these people for volunteers because you're probably not going to be successful. And that was a light bulb moment for us. And if I read the names of those demographic groups, you'll understand they're called sideliners, people that stand around and watch, backgrounders, they don't want any attention or being in front, or and then the preoccupieds, those people that have so much going on in their lives that they cannot squeeze in any other things. Now, the high potential groups that were identified by the Harris study, the transformational leaders are those people in your community that they're going to help you get connected. They're going to they have networks, they have connections with other people, and their role is to help you navigate. You're not going to really want a transformational leader leading a club because they're going to get bored. But if you need to make those connections and interact with other people, these are the people you want to go to. The LinkedIns are that group of young professional. They're very tech savvy. They've engaged with technology. They have been tremendous in using them as volunteers and helping our young people learn about robotics and code and programming, and so they love sharing that knowledge with young people. Their involvement is going to be for a specific period of time. We've involved some of our major corporate staff, such as John Deere, that have come in and worked as volunteers with our program through that. The next group you're probably very familiar with, it's the traditionalists that are in this large population here. Those are the people that we would normally classify as our 4-H program volunteers. They're very much want to be part of those traditional components. Then the active mentors are the older seniors that are giving back to their community. But this group right here, this big blue group, is ones that we have really tapped into for our Spin Club program, and that are young adults who may still be in college. They